So, Destiny 2. It's nearly 6 years since I played at launch and dabbled in endgame.
Please tell me you recorded it!
I got a few clips. My Nightfall runs could be summed up in this one clip.
No one's died yet, has there? So far. What? What?
I had a little gander at the raiding scene too. It's been a while. The game has changed quite a bit and I want to give it another try, so I recently returned.
Welcome home.
I lost my old account when the PC version left Blizzard and its Battle.net launcher, so I get to do this as a completely fresh new player, and to be honest it's been a very mixed experience. While there is some really great content and I ended up getting addicted, you got to get there first. The new player experience kind of sucks, and this is after it's been recently reworked as well.
And that's not good.
Hey, I'm trying to grow the channel. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs, so any help would be greatly appreciated. Thanks. So I kind of forgot what happened in Destiny 2, and I was kind of hoping to replay the story, and maybe work my way through the old stories or campaigns. After being barraged with adverts and information, my new story experience started off with a familiar location on Earth. And any MMORPG is better with friends, so I rounded up some friends.
Guardians are stronger together. Isn't that right?
There were some very basic story missions to progress which led me to the main hub, the tower. And that was the end of the story. It turns out the old story campaign and a large part of the past 5 years of content has been removed from the game. I can understand wanting to make an MMO feel like a living world that changes and evolves over time, but every MMO I've played that removed content ended up regretting it and slowly brought that content back, sometimes in different formats. But it looks like even Bungie's developers have regret removing stuff from Destiny 2, because they've now made the promise to not remove any campaigns going forward. That's great, but we've already lost a lot of content. I mean, can you imagine trying to read a book, but the first 300 pages have been pulled out? Or if Final Fantasy just removed all of its older content, and you had to start in the latest expansion? You'd have no idea what is going on and who all the characters are.
Yes, it is quite the quandary.
The original Destiny 2 campaign was the Red War campaign, and it was good, with a great paced introduction to the game's systems. Now it's gone, and not really replaced with anything else. So, with Destiny 2, I kind of had no idea what I should do next. I was kind of thrown in the deep end. I felt disconnected from the story and world, and I had no main narrative to follow. This is roughly the point that my friends lost interest and quit too.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
But I carried on. I ended up finding my own fun and spending all night trying a few bounties and the Crucible, which is pretty fun PvP battlegrounds. The next time I logged into my character, I get new cinematics. I have no idea what is going on, and I'm in space with a new big baddie. I am in the latest expansion. Turns out I was forced through a free trial of the first mission. It was pretty good, but I was kind of hoping to do all the old stuff first, since I'm missing years of the story, and I'm not too eager to jump into Lightfall just yet, with all those negative reviews.
Indeed.
When I get back to the tower, I discover the fresh and newly added Guardian rank system, specifically designed to introduce new players to the world of Destiny 2. It's decent. It's a long list of chores to complete to introduce you to activities across different planets and the game's systems. It kind of introduces you to a lot of different systems all at once, and it can be a little bit overwhelming early on. But I ended up focusing these tasks, and I eventually found my groove, and I got a bit addicted to the gameplay loops of upgrading my gear and running random Vanguard ops, bounties, and some Crucible PvP.
Now you're fighting with heart, Guardian.
Running the dungeons was pretty fun. General gameplay was solid. There's some cool bosses and awesome looking locations that are visually inspiring. But I couldn't tell you what the hell was going on in any of these dungeons story-wise, but I did still have a lot of fun.
Are we even Guardians anymore?
But yeah, at its core there's good gameplay in Destiny 2. These devs are the guys behind Halo. Well, the good Halos.
We all make mistakes.
And I'm getting a little dopamine hit every time I open a chest, get an upgrade, or progress the season pass. I originally wasn't planning on even touching PvP, but I ended up getting sucked in. The Mayhem mode is a great place to start PvP, with reduced cooldowns on your abilities that make for pure chaos. While Destiny 2 is advertised as a free-to-play game, it's more like a very limited trial. The free experience is quite hollow, and if I wanted to play through all of the story content that is still available, it's going to cost over £200. If that's not enough to put you off, a lot of this stuff has really negative reviews too. I know not everyone cares about the lore or the story, and might just want to raid with friends. That's completely fair. I think there's also new players like me who just want to experience a game's story from start to finish, get immersed, and work my way up to endgame. The Guardian rank system offers some direction and chores for new players, but overall the new player experience is still weak. Which is sad because this new player experience is a disservice to Destiny 2, because there's some really great gameplay and group content later on in the game. I just miss the original campaign. It wasn't perfect, but it was infinitely better than what's being offered today. Seriously though, where's my favourite character Cade? I can't find him anywhere.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'm gonna play some more Destiny 2, but my friends have already quit, and that's why I stopped playing originally, so I'll see how it goes. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and catch up on the lore with a YouTube video, and then take the dive and just get right into the latest expansion, Lightfall. Peace for now.